half the population of the Congo wiped out under King Leopold II's rule. The Congo Free State was a personal fiefdom of King Leopold II, responsible for the deaths of up to 10 million Congolese. The Congo Free State was a dark chapter in colonial history, a personal fiefdom of the Belgian King Leopold II that resulted in the deaths of up to 10 million people. From 1885 to 1908, Leopold ruled the Congo with an iron fist, exploiting its resources and subjugating its people in the pursuit of personal wealth and power. You may be wondering, how could one man be responsible for such unimaginable atrocities? It all started with Leopold's insatiable appetite for colonial expansion. As the ruler of the young nation of Belgium, he believed that a colony was the key to achieving historical significance and economic prosperity. But when his government refused to support his colonial ambitions, Leopold had to find another way. He seized upon the Congo, a vast, largely unexplored region in sub-Saharan Africa that was ripe for the taking. Under the guise of a philanthropic organization dedicated to suppressing the slave trade and promoting humanitarian policies, Leopold set out to claim the Congo for himself. He hired the explorer Henry Morton Stanley to survey the region and secure treaties with local chiefs, often through deception and coercion. With the Congo now under his control, Leopold set about exploiting its resources to the fullest. The world was in the grip of the rubber boom, and the Congo was a prime source of this valuable commodity. But Leopold had no interest in fair trade or the well-being of the Congolese people. Instead, he imposed a brutal system of forced labor, with the local population being forced to collect rubber under the threat of violence and even death. The atrocities that followed were truly horrific. Leopold's private army, the Force Publique, was tasked with enforcing the rubber quotas, and they did so with unimaginable cruelty. Villagers who failed to meet their quotas were subjected to beatings, mutilation, and even execution. Soldiers were required to sever the hands of those they killed, as proof that they had not wasted ammunition hunting for sport. The brutality of the Congo Free State was not limited to the rubber trade either. Leopold also exploited the Congolese people for their ivory, and the conditions in the mines and plantations were equally horrific. It's estimated that as many as 10 million people, half the population of the Congo, perished during Leopold's reign of terror. But the world was not entirely unaware of the atrocities taking place in the Congo. In 1904, the African-American minister George Washington Williams wrote an open letter to King Leopold condemning the crimes committed in the name of the king. Unfortunately, Williams died before he could follow up on his accusations, and Leopold was able to continue his exploitation of the Congo unabated. It wasn't until 1908, when public outrage over the revelations of the Congo's horrors reached a fever pitch, that the Belgian government finally stepped in and forced Leopold to relinquish control of the Congo Free State. The colony was then taken over by the Belgian government, becoming the Belgian Congo. You might be asking yourself, how could such a gruesome chapter in history have been allowed to do such things for so long? The answer lies in the fact that Leopold was a master of manipulation and deception. He used his wealth and influence to sway public opinion and silence his critics, even going so far as to hire a team of public relations experts to burnish his image. But the truth could only be hidden for so long. Writers like Arthur Conan Doyle and Mark Twain took up the cause, condemning the atrocities of the Congo Free State and calling for reform. And the novel Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which was inspired by his own experiences in the Congo, became a powerful indictment of the colonial system. In the end, the horrors of the Congo Free State stand as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the human capacity for cruelty. The people of the Congo, who endured unimaginable suffering and loss, ultimately prevailed, and the legacy of their struggle continues to inspire us today. So, what can we learn from this dark chapter in history? Perhaps the most important lesson is the need to remain vigilant and to speak out against injustice, no matter how powerful the perpetrators may be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If it weren't for the brave voices that spoke out, from Williams to Twain, Leopold's crimes may have remained hidden forever. See you in the next video.